It's a damn good life, full of toil and strife, we painter men undergo. And we won't give a damn till the paint is dry, nor how hard we do blow. 'Cause we live in the woods selling D&D goods with our cats, dogs, snake, and bunny. And we don't give a damn when we drink Dad's wine. We are Summit Forgery. Token Summit Forgery. Me boys, we're painting our minis. And we just don't stop using colors that pop. We are Summit Forgery.
All right, you're going the right way for a smack bottom.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
What's going on, Noon? Good day. How was your weekend? Katie Lou, what's going on? Katie Lou, how do you do? Not the best. Wow, couldn't find new Lego. Oh, that's too bad. Is that why it wasn't the best? I hope that's why, because that's like a not that bad of a problem to have, honestly. Hopefully nobody died. Katie Lou, what's going on? How was your weekend? Noon, how's your drawings coming along? Katie Lou, did you find any new horsies? Happy Monday. Doing okay. Still navigating a breakup. Didn't find new horses. I finished. How fresh is that, Katie Lou? I didn't hear anything about that. Not that that's really my business. Hope you're doing okay. Physical activity. Get to the gym, Katie Lou. Get to the gym. That's fresh. That's very fresh. Sorry to hear that, Katie. Sorry to hear that. I don't like my peeps being down. It's not really like, I mean, it is about losing weight, but it's also just about, you get your heartbeat going, you get your blood pumping, and like you keep the depression at bay, like anything that's going to bring you down. Physical activity is a better, it's you can heal better. You can heal mentally, you can heal physically, you can heal in so many different ways just by getting out. It doesn't even have to be intense workouts. Go for like a leisure bike ride, walk your dog, like just get out. And vitamin D, definitely vitamin D. Get out in the sun, really important. Paint outside. You paint a lot, that's awesome, but consider, if you're not, I mean, maybe your streaming situation wouldn't be the same if you went outside, but consider bringing a little dinner tray outside and painting something in the sun. Your paint will dry out on your wet palette like crazy, but you'll feel so much better if you get out there. Go for a hike. It doesn't have to be intense, but I think that with healing mentally with all that kind of stuff is like, there's nothing better that you could do than just get out and get some physical activity. I don't care if it's mini putt. Noon, we will definitely notice. If you go out, we will notice. I'll be like, yo, where's Noon at? What the heck? Still working on hands. Are you trying to sketch hands? Because that's very difficult to do. Very difficult. Same with the human body, though. Try sketching bones. Try sketching a skeleton hand almost first, and you'll understand a lot more about what's going on in your drawings. Because hands and feet are very difficult to draw. It's the hardest part. Gee whiz, what's going on? What's up? What's up? How's your weekend? Yo, I'm loving how quick you guys are coming into the stream. This is awesome. All my peeps are here. Blue and minis together with the wife. Yo, you hear that, Sherry? Gee whiz is making minis with the wife. You're not making minis with me. You guys, pretty soon we're going to do a cherry bomb takeover, and she's going to take over the stream, and she's going to make some minis. It's going to be awesome. Right? She's fully capable, but she's shy. How many channel points you got? I'll put it in as a very expensive redeem. I'll give her a whole overlay that just looks entirely different from what I'm doing. And then I'll stand to the side and I'll get rid of the bots. I don't even know how to do that. Figure it out though. Does your wife play Warhammer with you, or D&D, or like does she just like to make stuff? You only have 84K? Cherry, is Katie Lou's 84K channel points worth a cherry bomb takeover? Can't go shooting her down. That's pretty good. What? Gotta have more than you. Fuck you. You don't even spend your points. That's impossible. That doesn't even make any sense. Like quite a bit of board games, and she likes to paint. I think that Cherry would like it too, if I could only get her to do it. She's shy on the camera. She's shy on the camera. Cherry, what if I gave you like a mask? Like one of the doctor masks with the beak. I'll print one. Wizard's chess has always been points, but if you say you want to play, then I'll just play for free. I don't give a fuck. The Borderlands mask. Yeah, that's doable. What about Batman? Batman, Cherry? What do you think? If you could pick a mask that would get you in on the stream, what do you think? Majora's Mask? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What about that mask from like Crash Bandicoot? That's a good one. Oh, you know what? I listen to a lot of Zelda music, but I'm not super familiar with the Zelda games. I wish I was, but I didn't have a lot of Nintendos as a kid. I love nothing beats the Switch when it comes to like multiplayer split screen games like Mario Kart and Smash Bros. That kind of stuff. Nothing beats them. But I've never had a Switch. I've always had like friends come over and bring their Switch, and that's really fun. But I've never had that stuff. I had a Nintendo 64 when I was a kid. Probably. I had Pokemon Stadium and some other games. Like I had like a pod racing Star Wars game. I had probably like a very small. I didn't even have Mario Kart back then. Mostly Pokemon stuff with all the little mini games in it. I didn't have Zelda. I had a Game Boy, but again, all I had was Mario Kart and like a couple of other games that I didn't even care about. All I wanted to play was Mario Kart. Guys, so I carved out all the old silicone off of my tank, so it's. I went to the hardware store and they were out of acetone, so I couldn't finish it this weekend. But the silicone's off of it. I gotta pull it out. I gotta soak the corners in acetone to melt away that old silicone, and then I'm gonna put the etching paste down, wash that off, apply the new silicone, and pray. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll get it going. I'll have my oasis back, because this has been a muddy, stupid mess for like 2 months. Yeah, Katie Lou, do you remember? Do you remember the fish tank, the big, beautiful fish tank? I went away for the weekend and it sprung a leak and everything died. Like everything died. It was heartbreaking. It was awful. It was so terrible. Sprung a leak. We missed it by a couple days, I think. I came home. It was eviscerated, which absolutely sucks. But on the bright side, I'm glad I didn't spend any money on lizards or anything for up in this top part, because it's a whole ecosystem. And up here is doing okay because I keep misting it with rainwater. But there's supposed to be a river running through each one, like consistently. And so the moss has kind of died back and the plants are kind of starting to wilt a bit. It's not good. But once I get the system flowing again, they'll bounce back really quickly. Nothing as far as animals. It's all a bunch of plants right now. What I want to do is breed these guys. Called electric blue day geckos. They look like this guy. They're very, very, very small. They're day geckos, so they are active during the daytime, and they're only about the size of my thumb. So they're super, super tiny little geckos. So they're perfect. So what I would like to do is do a breeding set in each tank, and just maybe sell the offspring. Probably take a while to get that far, but you know, it all comes to a halt if the tank leaks. So, but yeah, they're nice. They'll eat like little crickets. For a little while there, I tried dart frogs, but I found out the hard way that it's actually really hard to get fruit flies in my area in a particular time of year, and I didn't see that coming. You can breed and like maintain your own culture of fruit flies, but I just didn't do that, and I didn't realize I had to. And unfortunately, they just didn't want to eat tiny crickets, so I had some die off there. But the frogs were nice because they would like call to each other, so you'd hear like. So like that was really cool. So maybe I'd do those again. I don't know, but I got to get the ecosystem flowing before I think to put anything in it at all. I've got some like crayfish and crabs and like little life in there still, but it's not like a pet. What am I doing today? My guinea pig is loud as fuck. Oh yeah, you know what? That's actually hilarious. Is he loud in like a distressed way, or does he call out for fun? Hey Sissa, what's going on? He's excited and weeks or purrs when pet. That's cool. I didn't know they purred. Has a lot of sounds. Cherry has a lot of sounds too.
What's that,
Get him, Sissa! Get him.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Loud AF? Wait, who's loud AF? What's loud AF? Am I loud AF? What's loud? Katie Lou, I yearn to be gentle to the lurkers. So just the sound effect? Oh, of the, let me see. I mean, I'm also playing gentle music. That's okay. Got to, okay, actions. That was, are you talking about the dueling music? The sound effect when the Skellies fight? Let me check that one. Oh, okay, so that's the winner. Yeah, that one's at 150%. I'm gonna bring that one down to a... Is this one better? I'm gonna test it.
I still only count as one.
Is that a little better? Much better. Very good. Very good. Good. Look at us moving up in the world. What are you guys working on? What you up to? Go team. You guys making stuff? Yo, Norse, what's going on? What's going on? What's the latest addition to the Empire Army? This is hands down the hardest thing to draw. You're talking about hands, like human hands? With my dad, he doesn't have space for my art shit, so we've discussed building a she shed in the backyard, a studio. Hey, that's it. Like, it depends on, like, are you building it from scratch, or do you have a small building that you can turn into a little studio? Because that'd be really cool. I mean, Katie Lou, like everybody is trying to find a place to live. It's so hard. So hard. Did I get it? What am I getting? Noon, I'm out of the loop. I don't know what you're talking about. She Shed is an awesome idea, Katie Lou. It's an awesome idea. How harsh are your winters? Like, would you be able to be out there in like a heated space? Or would you get your ass kicked doing art in the winter? Ground up stick build, yeah, it would be heated and AC. Hey, that's great. You don't need a big space. Like, I mean, I do because of my 120-gallon fish tank, but stick built like wood studs. Yeah. Hey, I mean, if it's insulated and it's heated and got AC, then like, what else do you need? Get like one window. That would be awesome. You have a tank too? What do you got? What you got? Four skylights? Oh my god, you're turning it into a greenhouse. Let's go. Are you like custom building this thing? This is awesome. Yeah, that's nice. 20 gallons not very big. You could probably fit that. Just have the fish tank built into the thing. You got to watch out for all those. If you're putting a fish tank in your she shed, you got to watch the skylights because you'll get a shit ton of algae if it's near a window or has a lot of sunlight going down on it. So you'd want to like shade it from the actual sunlight. But a block of water can help when it comes to regulating heat because it has a lot of thermal, density. The water water holds heat really well. So, you know, even here, having a big ass fish tank here, it kind of works like an ice cube in the summer, and not quite a heater, but it emanates it helps warm things in the winter. I can't quite make out the dimensions here, but this is awesome. You get a bathroom in a she shed? Fuck off, Katie Lou. Fuck off. You get your own bathroom? You could live in this shit. Get a little bedroom. You can have a little kitchen here and your desk here. You don't need a living room. I don't know what this is. Be like a closet or something. Yo, I want to see this. I want to see this in workshop vibes. When you guys start building this, I want to see this. I want to see it bad. Exclamation mark quest.
It is your destiny.
Office on the left. Do you work from home, Katie Lou? Like, can you work in there? Get high-speed internet? You don't need anything else. You got no rent? Oh my god, Katie Lou, that's a fucking vibe. Let's go. Moving up in the world. That's awesome. You guys are just gonna put that on your dad's property? Are you very far from that goal? I'm stoked for you. Having any sort of anything that resembles a plan is you're ahead of everyone else. Leaving a house to use sad talk. Yeah, that's a sad talk, but it's an important talk. It's a necessary talk. Hopefully not an immediately necessary talk. Boy, who's here to rip a buddy? Can't be doing this by myself. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I know, Katie Lou. No, well, hey, like physical activity. Make him do it too. My dad just retired, and I'm very proud of him because he's very good at filling his time. Because, you know, retirement can kill people. Retirement, if they sit and they just, you know, they melt into Netflix or whatever and don't do things, that can be horrendously bad for someone. If you're going, and then you stop when you retire, it's terrible. But he was a teacher and he retired, and now he's more busy than he was before. Physically, feels better, and you know, I'm very happy because he's able to fill his time with projects. He's doing renos to the house. He's done well keeping busy. Wish he did a little more physical activity. He's been much better taking care of himself. Yeah, sometimes people do better in retirement, and sometimes people do worse. Dude, don't get swept up now. We need you. Tell that tornado to fuck off. Well, I mean, I held it up. I was thinking you could see me. You said I thought I was behind you. I saw the hit from the pen comment. I'll you know what? Pack another one. Fuck the police. I got you, Katie. I got you. I'm coming. I'm coming. Took another one. All right, we're caught up then. We're all caught up. Yeah, I love that. Cheers. Guys, I've hardly touched this. I've hardly touched it. Did I tell you about the story about the guy, the old guy in the woods who gave me a big ass bag of weed? He just gave it to me. I'm like, all right, thanks, yo. Does a trick. Silver Wolf, what's going on? Appreciate the lurks. Yeah, but Katie Lou, I'm living in the woods. Like, who are you gonna trust more? A guy in the city, or an old like if you know, two people walk up to you with and say like, "Hey, I want to give you this bag of weed." One of them is in the city in like an alley, and the other is in the middle of the woods. Like, who do you trust more? I'm taking the guy in the woods, hands down. Probably a wizard. Remember, kids, everyone in the city is dangerous. They're all dangerous. But when you're in the woods, there's nothing to worry about. All these chicks out there saying, oh, I'd rather be out there with a bear. Like, fuck you. Yo, people in the woods are friendly as fuck, alright? Nothing to worry about. I'd rather be stuck in the city with a bear. Like, that's easy. But the woods? You got that shit all wrong. All these ladies saying, oh, I'd rather go with the bear. Like, fuck off. No, you wouldn't. You're missing out on a great opportunity. Bear's not going to give you a big-ass bag of weed. Katie Lou, I'm stoked about your she shed project. That's like the coolest thing ever. Just saying. No boys allowed. I think that's how she sheds work. Well, Katie Lou, I am in your corner. If you need someone, if you need the she shed gods, you need someone to put a good word in. Anybody deserves a she shed for their art. It is you, and I will back you up. I will write you a letter of the warge. Roll for the she shed? How about we roll for the sleight of hand for when you eventually paint a horse mural on the inside of your she shed? It's not like an if it's gonna happen, it'll be a when. Roll for it this. Okay, I'll do that. The first roll is going to be for a luck of if it'll happen this year. And I'm giving you advantage because no one deserves it more. Fuck yeah, you don't even need advantage. That shit is happening. That's going to happen fucking this year. I'm calling August. Let's fucking go. All right. This one's for the sleight of hand for when you paint a gorgeous wild horse mural across the inside. It's gonna be sick. Hell yeah, you didn't even need advantage on that one either. Let's go. You could do like horse stained glass in your skylights. Uproar could print you like a clear sticker of stained glass to fit your skylights, and you could have like wild horses going through the glass. You know, someone that does actual stained glass, that would be unreal, especially if you're building it. You could have them installed like professionally and say, look, I don't want actual windows, I want this. But I don't know how I don't know how strong stained glass would be holding, you know, snow or water or anything. So what it would probably be is you get the regular pane, and then you have stained glass that goes head of it, so that you'd have the sturdy glass, but you'd have the light coming through stained glass. Might be more expensive, but this shit is gonna be one ball and she shed. What I'm thinking. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I made some stained glass for my she shed today. What did I do? Hell yeah. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dog. Like skunks? Hell no. Like scratching your eye and it's still fucking itchy? Hell no! But banana bread? At work today, dude? Hell yeah! Sorry, lurkers, we chillin'. You could do a mural. Katie Lou, would you do a mural on the outside or on the inside? My only recommendation, don't try doing it on the ceiling. You'll fuck it up. You'll fuck up your back. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. Don't do it. Why not both? Why not both? Others art that you've gotten. Yeah, that'd be cool. I've always wanted to do that too. I don't have any wall space in here whatsoever because of my fish tanks. I don't even, we have a bunch of pictures of like Cherry and I, like nice, like, you know, like family pictures of the pets and stuff. We'd have nowhere to put them right now, but they're all in storage and eventually they'll go up. But I would love to have a shelf full of like art pieces from other creators. That'd be really cool. But I kind of been doing that with my desk, you know, like I've got like, this is one, this is from the Mocos, obviously. I don't have a ton, but I want to fill my desk. This sugar skull is one got in Mexico, not from a teammate, but this was handmade by a creator that I met down there. I want to just fill the desk with that stuff, and eventually I'll have to get a camera that's like further away. But oh, and this one, Dragon Rider cat, stitched this island cow for us. Space Hobo commissioned it, sent it as a surprise. Coolest thing ever. Oh, this little guy was hand sculpted by a guy that I met at a Ren fair when I met the Mocos. Wasn't affiliated with us or anything, but he was a fucking vibe. Stickers would be awesome, and I do have some stickers. The thing is, like, I beat the shit out of my mat. You know, I'm such a mess. This thing, believe it or not, was purple before. Important question, is it edible? It's actually cake. Yeah, all my miniatures are cake. Well, I just flipped it, actually, I want to say a month ago. Go to... Yo, Benny, I honestly, I don't recognize that tag. Did you change your name? Or, I mean, you've been here before. It's not giving me a first-time chat notification. How'd you find us? Where are you coming from? What do you do all day? What's your favorite color? I'm like kind of working on stuff, but I'm not. I've put some paint on some stuff today, but that's okay. We're going slow. It's Monday. Well, welcome in anyway. I don't know how you got in here. I don't know how you got past the traps, but you know, however you got past the spike pit, the lasers. I mean, you're here now. Welcome in. We must have forgot to set the traps. Katie Lou, would you mind doing like a quick perimeter check? There's Crasher coming in. Crasher's coming in. What's going on, Crasher? Crasher broke the traps? Oh, fuck. How are we supposed to be top secret 007 classified if you're crashing into the traps, Crasher? What the fuck? Someone drew a smiley face with the traps that are left. Oh, that's just teasing us. That's teasing us. Yo, welcome in, Benny. Step number 1 is we ought to get you out of that basic bitch Skelly skin. Type !! Battle Royale as often as you like to trigger one of these fights. You gotta win one, and you can tell me your favorite color. But you gotta earn it. And it will not be easy. Hey, Indigo, what's going on? Indigo, what is going on? I like green for real. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Something I'm doing for my prime time lurkers is I'm making these custom skellies based off the little avatars walking at the bottom of the screen there. Let me go grab Indies. There's Indigo. This one's Katie Lou. Time to wake up, I think, eh? That's my secret cap. What you guys up to? What'd you do today? How was your weekend? I got the aquarium further in the process, but the hardware store didn't have acetone. So it came to a halt. The plan was to fix it this weekend, but I'll just have to fix it throughout the week. Maybe a workshop Wednesday I'll be doing that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Your back needed an exorcism. I hate when that happens. Every now and then, your whole body becomes engulfed with this dark shadow. And you need to just exorcise it. Get that shit out of there. Every now and then. Indy, it sounds like you need a chiropractor. Yeah, I don't even have any Crasher. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'll pick up the right stuff. I don't want to use... Like, I would need probably more of it than what we would have from Nail Polish Room. Skobzg! First time chat? Hold the fuck up, you guys. That's another first time chat today. What the fuck? You guys, Scoob, how'd you get past the traps? Yo, how? Okay, Katie Lou, when I asked you to do a perimeter check to go set the traps, did you do it? Because that was like 2 minutes ago. Now Scoob's just waltzing in here like it's nothing. Did you turn on the lasers? Did you empty the spike pit? Maybe it's just full. Oh, you checked and you saw the smiley face, but you didn't set them? Yo, come on, yo. That's not how it works. Welcome in, Scoob. Now that you found us. Supposed to be top secret 007 classified, but now that you're here, what's going on? I'm living in the woods selling D&D goods, painting dragons on the internet. Currently working on a commission model for another streamer. For Kantar. Always doing 2 of everything to keep one, sell one. What's going on, Shiny? And Scoob, step number 1 is we ought to get you out of that basic bitch Skelly skin. So you can type !! Battle Royale as often as you'd like. Trigger one of these fights. You gotta win one, and then you tell me your favorite color. But you gotta earn it. It will not be easy. What's going on, Shiny? Appreciate the lurks, yo. I'm glad you're vibing. Me too, yo. Happy Monday. Performance buffs all around. What are we rolling for? Shiny, I'm rolling this one for you. I don't know what it's going to. I don't know what it's going towards, but you got a 2! That's so awful. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't kill your vibe. You gotta tell us what that 2 was for. Put it into athleticism, you know? Like, you don't need a good check on athleticism if you're just vibing.
Me.
Indigo, what are we rolling for? Courage! What for? Are you doing what I think you're doing? Indigo! You get fucked! You are cowardly as they come. I'm so sorry, Indy. I'm so sorry about this. Hey, listen, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I can't believe that. That's fucking funny. So what are we rolling for? I haven't rolled you one yet. You're making shit up about the boat.
Tell Shadow to take a hike and let Summit shine.
Yeah, that's fucking right. Shadow, that's you, idiot. Sheesh. Initiative. Boom. Okay, 6, but you got to tell us. That's not very good, but you got to tell us who you're rolling initiative against. Who or what? Are we fighting? Are we fighting monsters over there, Sissa? Has Germany been invaded by aliens? You run into a bear in the woods? Hey, ladies out there, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or the bear? I'm fucking telling you that guys out in the woods are friendly as they come. I'd rather be stuck in the city with a bear. But out in the woods, you gotta pick man. Come on. We're friendly. Well, Sissa, that is a terrible roll. So maybe another time. Yeah, get wrecked. Nerd. Hey, I mean, maybe today is not the day. The dice don't lie. But you know what? You know what? One of these days, you'll come into the stream, you'll roll a crit, and you'll be like, hey, bozo, what's going on? Psst, I think. And it'll all work out happily ever after. What kind of base should I do on this guy, you think? Coming up on the basing stage. Game of Thrones ending? Wasn't that terrible? I don't remember. I did watch it. I don't remember though. Katie Lou, is it you love this song, the one that's currently playing right now? I will add it to my Fantasy Chill playlist right now. Are you talking about this one or the one that was previous? Glad both. Very good. Very good. Very good. This one's a banger. You gotta let this one soak into your bones. I'm thinking I gotta do grass, like a grassland, a nice, easy grassland. I'm not trying to go simple on the base, but 1,000,000 years dungeon. Lemon grab dubstep. Do it. You guys, if you want to listen to some absolute fucking nonsense, Crasher's a 24/7 streamer, so he's online listening to some hot garbage right now. Why is my shout out button up? What the heck? No. That's not how this works. I'm clicking your name. That's not. Make me. I'd say he's just about done. Gotta do bass and stuff. This was a very fun project. Love doing the tiger print. Might do more of this guy. Not of this one, but I'll put him into a squad. I do have a set of them, so Jaguar would be wicked fun. Some jaguars have like a hint of the sort of leopard print, but it's in like a dark brown, so they're not completely black like a panther. Like this song. This is like Ezio's Family, but hey, I mean, that's pretty cool. Where is Kentucky, though? I mean, that would be amazing. The thing is, like, when I've looked at moving into the States, I'm really eyeing up that West Virginia area. I don't know how far Kentucky is. But the other thing, too, is that, like, I need to... I'd have to start, like, a viable business for it to work. Is it really? Okay, so is it on the other side then? Interesting. That's not bad. That's not bad. Is it in Appalachia? Like if he's got a mountain, is it part of the mountain range? Or is it like a standalone? Mount Victory? Yo, that's actually fucking awesome. But Teabagger, like, I was looking at West Virginia, and it's because I'm affiliated with the two pretty big communities down there. But, like, I think it would be very cool to be able to do it. My thing is, moving in from Canada, I would need to come up with a viable business as to why I need to be there. And so, you know, maybe it's just like a huge homestead, which would be really cool, but like, what are you trying to sell it for? Not that I can just, you know, throw money at it, but I mean, I would love to get down there. I don't think it's really in the cards for this move, but I don't know. We'll look at every option. Crasher, so many people have said that to me, and I know you're right, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it by the book. You know? But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And you know what? If Canada pushes any further, well, you know, you might just get, I don't even know, there might be Canadians doing that already. Surprised. I know. No, it's a question that I'm asking myself, but it's because, you know, if you're trying to put down roots, you know, can't be, you know, just because it's happening now doesn't mean the next administration isn't going to crack down on it either, right? So I want to do something in a way that I can reliably, but hey man, like, on my own mountain, are you kidding me? I want a very pretty penny. Farmland in KY is going for just north of 4K an acre. Well, farmland is probably very flat, and mountainous range, extremely difficult to build on. It's difficult to, so it's like how crazy is your landscape? Because I don't think that's you know, farmland is one thing, but it's very difficult to build in it. I mean, not that I'm wrong. You can ask for whatever you want. They're trying to find a way to make it cost money to give up citizenship. Are you kidding me? Is that a real thing? They're trying to charge you to not have your Canadian citizenship. Oh, goodness. Aren't they fun? Fucking, you know, it's like, go away. Just go away. Stop. Stop. You're obsolete and stupid. Stop. No, Katie Lou, Canada's not safe. Canada's safe. Like, there's not a ton of crime here. Like, Toronto is hot garbage. It's an absolute dumpster. But they just wanna tax you on everything you do. And Trudeau's a communist. And the conservatives aren't conservative. Everyone's hyper liberal here. So the policies are just as stupid as they come. Like, and you know, States isn't much better, but at least you have a constitutional right to speech. Canadians don't have. I can be in trouble for speaking. And you know, UK's got a similar problem. It's a bunch of nonsense. Beautiful place. I love it, but man, Ottawa could crumble in. Yeah, for everyone but Canadians. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's all being handed off to people that don't live here. Yeah, that's really cool. Mad Teabagger, I hope you find a good deal. Find a good deal. I don't think it's in the cards for me, and if it was, I'd really be looking at that West Virginia area because I know there's properties. So it's a little bit, but I don't even think West Virginia's in the cards for me. I hope one day. I would very much like to be American. We have the Queen on our money, and it is so silly. Yeah, it's not just properties, but you're right. It's like, yeah, Crasher's got a really good point there. Like, I don't really know the shape of Kentucky. I know West Virginia well because I've been looking at it, but I don't know. I kind of got my mindset on a particular area. Not really a spot, like I don't, you know, but I have a general zone I'd really like to be. I'm looking at that easternmost panhandle, West Virginia, pretty much anywhere in there, maybe even up into the mountains even further. Even if it is going to be on the other side of the mountain range, like barely on the other side of the mountain range. If it was on this side of Appalachia, like, because like it would cut down the drive home, like up to Ontario, by like 2 hours. Teabagger, I would love to see you set up a shop with tiki carving, welding streams, all of it, workshop vibes all around. Yeah, man, that would be so cool. I want to set up a workshop like that myself. Like, I'm doing miniatures right now, and I love my models. I love my minis. I love doing what I'm doing, but I want to take on bigger projects. The only reason I'm doing that is because I don't have a workshop. I have taken over half of our living room space, and that's what I got. But if I had like an actual workshop, man, I'd be doing building. We'd be building droids. We're gonna move on from droids and build mech suits, and then I'll be hiring for anybody that knows how to build a fucking starship. We're gonna be building that. Pretty much, and also Crasher Summit Forgery should really be on a summit, right? Like, otherwise it doesn't make any fucking sense. What am I even doing here? I don't end up on a mountain, right? Mad Teabagger, do you have access to a plasma cutter? That shit is fucking cool. You could build whatever you want with a plasma cutter. Some like very light desktop size weld. You do big stuff too, but you could do like garden ornaments. Like something my uncle does, he does garden ornaments that are purposefully meant to be rusty. Like he'll put a chemical on it and make it rust super fast, and it rusts in all sorts of cool colors and ways. And it's like metal garden art that is supposed to be rusty. Very cool. And with a plasma cutter, like if you're doing a dragon, you print out like 100 scales, and each scale would just be a tack weld onto like a general skeleton shape of a dragon. And the wings would be easier too. You could just like cut out the shape of the metal, probably bend it around an anvil just a little bit to get like a curve. There you go. Someone buy that shit for thousands of dollars. Garden art goes like crazy. Crasher, you're probably right on the torch, but if you had to print out 100 scales with a torch, you're all going to be like close, but not just the exact same thing. So plasma cutter, I like the plasma cutter, obviously, just because of the ease of being able to press a button, having a bunch of the exact same. Much less tedious, but you know, it's also a difference of like thousands and thousands of dollars. Teabagger, I'm with you, yo. I see. Like, I have a hard time selling that stuff. I'd put all that stuff into storage and just wait for the time. But it sucks to have tools in storage that you can't use either. 4-foot tall dragon, yeah, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Do you have pictures of it? Drop that shit in Discord. I want to see. !quest. Type !quest complete, all one word, when you drop that shit in Discord. Oh, you know, my uncle has a plasma cutter, and that's what he's called it, but it is a table. Yeah, it's like a CNC machine. It's just like you put a big plate of metal down, and you just put in your code or whatever, and then you just press go, and it just slices that shit out of the metal. It's so fucking cool. No way! Really? There's nothing. That's too bad. That's rough. We were homeless at the time. Teabagger, glad you're not homeless anymore. And I hope that you build the coolest fucking workshop. Cheers, yo. You guys got 15 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cheers, yo. Teabagger, I love the idea of doing metalwork, hey? Just learning to weld on like a small, on a small scale, something you can do on a desktop. Man, I'll be building an Iron Man suit. Like a functional metal one that's bulletproof. I'm gonna give it gargoyle wings, and I'm gonna give it horns like this. Picture this guy plus Iron Man. This guy, but in mech suit form. Wouldn't that be fucking pretty unreal? I don't need an arc reactor if I'm not trying to pull shit out of my heart, though, Crasher. Not every mech suit needs an arc reactor. Bitch, we're going probably nuclear. Did you know that they can have nuclear reactors on the backs of trucks now? There's like these small versions of nuclear reactors that they can power like a small town with a single. Oh yeah, SiriBot's doing work. SiriBot's good friendo. Yeah, but you're gonna have household nuclear in no time. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Like, realistically, we're probably not too far off from having those like little nuclear batteries that Fallout uses. What are they called? Thermal core or something like that. You're gonna be able to just put that shit in, and it's good for a year. Be right back, chat. Yo, I completely agree with the idea that they're like with Nikola Tesla. I don't really know much about what he did, honestly, but the idea that there are patents of technology out there that are being like deliberately kept from us that will, you hear about cars that run on water. You hear about all these things. Like Patrick Bet David just did a podcast about this very thing, about how there are about 6,000 patents that can dramatically change life as we know it, but they're being deliberately kept from us to protect certain aspects of the market. And that's horrendous. Like, that's awful. That's terrible. The idea that you can buy a technology and own it for yourself and keep it for, like, that's sick. People are awful. But that shit, you know what, though? Like, one of the things I've talked about pretty extensively is the idea that we're in a new renaissance, which is back in what the Renaissance was that art used to be specifically for like it had a religious purpose, and you weren't allowed to paint certain things, and like basically artists broke free when they started putting jokes. It was kind of like the medieval version of memes. Artists kind of broke free, and that's what the Renaissance was, and just art exploded. And I kind of feel like we're in a new renaissance now, you know? Everyone's got their own little business, channel, YouTube, like whatever they're doing. They're having a much harder time controlling those things. So as you do get those inventors that are able to come up with certain things, they have a YouTube channel, and you can't just kill those people off like they used to be able to. So we're going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Current cell tech is based off declassified military. Yeah, like we have so much further to go. So much further to go. I want to be fucking in it on the front lines. My shop is not powerful enough yet. Yeah, but Teabagger, like, I don't blame the religion for that, but I certainly think there's a lot of corruption in the human architecture and developments and organizations around the religion, you know? Like, it was a very powerful book. There's a lot of great lessons. But, you know, institutions that people make can be terribly corrupt. And I think that the fact that it was a religion was taken advantage of by corrupt people who have power over other people. But I don't blame the religion for that. People corrupt everything. There isn't an idea out. Like, if an idea gets very powerful, the people that push that idea will be tempted with corruption. It's just how it works. But I think that those people are losing their grip on the control that they have and have had in the past via all this free-flowing information out there. Like, I'm telling you guys, Joe Rogan is going to blow the lid on Atlantis. That shit's going to fucking happen. They don't want you to. They don't want that to happen. That would never make it out there if it was going through, like, the news. You know, it would never make it out there. But because of free-flowing information, you can have people on all these various journeys, and inventors, and, you know, medical experts, and musicians, and sports athletes, and all of these people who are on the front lines of their various directions can go on this insanely popular podcast, one of the many, and get the word out there about what they're doing, right? So if somebody invents a car that can run on water, there's no way to keep a lid on it anymore. And that's why I feel like we're in a new renaissance. But the old system, unfortunately, has to shatter and crumble and die. Get the fuck out of the way, IMO. That's my rant. Thanks for flying Air Summit. Guys, I gotta sit down and clean my brushes. Or just buy new ones. You're getting pretty bad over here. Yes, you have. But Crasher, the ones that I have now are actually kind of trash. Like I really cheaped out, and so the high quality brushes that I bought before that I had for way longer are still pretty good, and they're easy to restore because it's got like the right hair or whatever they use for the brushes. It's pretty much all I use now because the newer set of brushes were like plastic and what's the word I'm looking for, like synthetic, very cheap, very cheap stuff. What I have in my hand right now is one of the good ones, which is an army painter one, but it's very small, so I still use it for detailing. But what I need more of are brushes that are better for, base coating and doing everything that's not detailing, because it's pretty much just my detailing brushes that are still good. Like even my dry brushes, I just need a whole new set. You know what? This brush is so old that I don't think I could confidently tell you the color of hair on it. But I want to say that it was like a sort of blonde. Yeah, blonde. It's definitely not black, but I think it was a blonde when I started. But this brush is probably 2 years old. Maybe not quite 2 years. Yeah, it's very dark now, but I'm seeing a little bit of blonde at the base there. Of each type, you mean like size, and like you've got dry brushes, and that would be a very cool set. For show. For show. Crasher, why don't you go ahead and ask Shadow what he thinks about us buying a mountain and starting a giant workshop on the top of that mountain, running away. We bought a mountain. Would you guys move to the mountain? We can have like a mountain village of creators living in the woods, selling all sorts of things, including D&D goods. That sound like a good time? We could have like nice little cobblestone pathways, lamps. That'd be nice, right? Little wooden bridges that arch over rivers. Bonsai trees everywhere. It'd be a fucking vibe.
I'd live on the shady side of the mountain to stay cool when I nap.
Yeah, but I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree with Shadow, honestly, because A, I want to be on that sunny side, grow as much food as possible. But the thing is, too, that you would definitely dig into the mountain and, you know, you build on the side and dig into it so that, like, you super, like, visually cool and temperature, both. You're on the summit of the mountain. There's no, yeah, like you could flatten the top. That would be ideal. That would be the way to go. Is just flatten the top and be right at the peak. But the wind would be really crazy up there. I don't know if that would be a good idea. Because the wind goes up the mountain and one of these days, chat. One of these days. Might do something else with the eyes. Think I'm gonna make them blue. I don't know what you think. Should the eyes be blue or green? Maybe I should ask Kantar. It is a commission after all. Yeah, but they're all. I've already got white going on, so I would do a color and then black, and I'd go for that slit, make them look like cat eyes. I'm thinking that the base will be grassland. I'll ask Kantar what he wants with it. I'll finish it tomorrow or finish it Friday. I don't know. Maybe I just save it for Friday. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that'd be cool, Crasher, but like not everybody has a UV light, and on something so tiny, it's not even really worth getting a UV light. Like the bronze dragon would be worth displaying in UV light, but with this one, I don't know. It is a clear coat. Like I could just clear coat it and it would be an effect. Not sure anyone would ever see it though. So I'll ask Kantar about what he thinks about the base and eye color. Finish up this boy, and then that'll be all 3 characters from the Moko side of things completely finished. Very exciting. They'll be stoked to hear that. Last year for the PP party, I gave away 2 character commissions, and neither of those winners came through the stream and claimed it. They just totally fell through the cracks, which is like, 1 in a million that happens, but couldn't get in contact with them. It was brutal. So those kind of just, were forgotten about. So I'm glad that I could get these ones finished. That was only what? When was that? I'd say it took me 2 months to finish all 3 commissions. I think that's fair. With, working on what they're going to be, what they're going to look like. I didn't get responses. I didn't get clean answers for what they were even going to be for probably 2 weeks. So a month and a half worth of picking away at them. But that's also overlapping all of the skeletons I got too. So that was like something like 9 skeletons or something like that I did. All in one batch, which was awesome. We're growing up. We're growing on the list of Skellies. Moving up in the world. I actually haven't seen that, Crasher. I didn't know that there was UV on the bill. It makes sense, I guess. Makes sense. That's probably just how they tell if it's counterfeit or not. Hey, you guys want to see something pretty cool? If I can find it right away. This is a website called Twitch Tracker. And if I can go to overview. There's something really cool on here that I want to show you. Oh, here we go. I'm in the top 3% of Twitch. Isn't that awesome? Moving up in the world, you guys. Look at this. Let's break top 2. What do we need? I can sit pretty at top 2. I don't need to get any bigger than that. Let's just break top 2 and I'm happy. Then we can be top secret 007 classified. Be like Tortuga. No more followers after that. Just like, if you know it's there, it's there. But you can't find it if you don't know where it is. I Crasher, honestly, you're kind of losing me, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me catch up. Yeah, I'm not a stoner. I'm definitely not. You know, I might smoke weed, but I am no stoner. You might think, that guy hippie. You know, at times it might seem like it fits, but it doesn't fit. Can't put me in that box. No way. No way, Jose. But remember, kids. Smoke weed every day. All right, what's next? Now that I'm done this character, I gotta finish Jackal's character. So she's been sitting on the back burner for a minute. We gotta check in with Jackal, see how she's doing. Character is probably hovering at 70%. Then she's also got this little doggo. Kind of mangled it on that latest stage, so I think I'm going to repaint that one I just held up. I got this far, and I was thinking maybe it looked better pink. But, I don't know. Very, very fine detail on it, so that'll take some time. I wanted it to look like a sort of hellhound. Stone God, yeah, that's right. Should I jump back into the Stone God? Like, hold on. I haven't even really decided what the next stage on the Stone God is, but I'm starting to think I got to do something with the skin and the flesh. And what I wanted to do, it's going to be a little bit more pale. I've started with like a burgundy, and then I highlighted it with just a simple airbrush of gray, like a neutral gray. But I want to bring it into more of a fleshy tone, and I want to give it a lot of scars and damage. And so this one's like an open wound right here, which is awesome. That part will be really fun to paint. And there's also one scratch in his arm here that's open as well. Fought like a big dinosaur or something. Oh, Jinx, yes. Yeah, Jinx is always crushing it. I don't think there's a day that Jinx is not crushing it. Let's be real. She puts us all to shame. Have you seen her store? You guys. Yo, check out Jinx store. She has the coolest store of everyone on Twitch. Easy, hands down. Yeah, maybe I'll move into doing more Stone God stuff. I miss this guy. I got to 60% and I just hit a wall. So it is time. I'm so happy with the way this jade turned out. Yeah, you know what? Let's get back into Stone God stuff. I think that is an excellent idea. The eyes will be very fun. I imagine I'll do skin first, then eyes. And when the skin is done, after the scars, I'll go in and do war paint as well. That's gonna look pretty cool. Not sure what color war paint to do, but that might be something where I'll do like a poll. You know, remember the Haku? Like, what if I put the Stone God up and did like a few different versions of war paint, and I sent it out to be voted on? That'd be pretty fucking cool. That'd be pretty cool. Might do that. Might do that. Yeah, no, yeah, good call. And like the excitement that I would get from getting back into something bigger and finishing this one so that I can think about what I want to do for the next one would be very exciting. I really want to do that Balrog, and it would be very cool if I could go big on that one. The giant that Mini Mimics is sculpting right now is also going to be big. Going to be probably not quite as big as the Stone God, but maybe. I might just print it up that big. We'll see. We'll see. Probably not this big. Probably not this big. Because I want to put a lot of detail on there, and I don't want it to take up months and months and months. So, you know, probably going up maybe this tall. Would be the giant. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like sculpted. It's gonna have to be in proportion with the animals, because he's kind of holding a cow in one arm. Like, I like the idea. We found a giant. They're all looking mean, right? All the giants online are looking mean. There's no nice looking giant. And a lot of them are holding livestock as if they're about to eat the livestock, right? But we want this guy to be nice looking. So I want the animals to be like chilling, friendly, like happy to be here. So the giant's going to be like cradling a cow in one hand, like you see, like he's chilling, like you see someone holding a cat. And then on the other hand, he's going to be holding his finger out. There's going to be like a little bird or chicken or something like that that's like sitting on his finger. It's going to be kind of like this, standing. And then there's in his hand, hanging from his hand, we'll have like a bag of goodies that could be. So his one hand will be like bag of goodies with a little bird sitting on the finger. And then the other hand will be a cow, but they're not going to be like terrified animals that are about to be killed. It'll be like a vibe, like, or the cow will be like eating hay or something really friendly. And then the idea is that we'll pack the giant full of, because giants use a bunch of patchwork sort of stuff for their clothing. So like you see the Viking shield belt buckle, and like there'll be like a barrel on their waist and stuff that only giants can hold on, like just casually. That, right? So you can pack a lot of detail on him, like you have like a net hanging down from the side or whatever. That would be very fun to do. Oh, they certainly do. They certainly do, Crasher. They have to be. It has to be all coherent within one D&D game. Eventually, it's all going to come together. Trust. Just wait until I get that pool table set up. It's going to require the new workshop, but it'll happen. We're going to have ships, terrain, and it's all going to be coherent. That's why I don't do 75s. People ask me all the time why I don't do 75 millimeters. Like, that's why. Eight minutes? Crasher, I was about to raid. That's fine. All right. Hang out. I'll hang out. think I'll have to finish the stone god before starting on the giant. The giant's going to be fun because it's going to be a display piece for a local hobby shop. And it'll just act as a little billboard for me. And I'm going to get one of these rotating displays so it can just sit there and twist. And I'll just buy that myself, and it'll be a like a little bit of an advertisement for me, you know, kind of saying, hey, you want something painted or buy something? Living in the woods selling D&D goods. Yeah, I've kind of realized, like, after living here for a year and a half, I definitely have to be more proactive as far as getting out there. Like in the city, it was so easy to sell stuff, so quick. But out here, things are just sitting, and, you know, I'm not too upset about it. I knew that there was going to be a difference there, but yeah, it's I definitely want to get out there and try to sell this stuff. It'll go eventually. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. That's a great idea. Do you know if Minnie finished that one yet? Was that done? Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I remember suggesting that. I think it would be kind of crazy not to. Like, you're so close and the holders are so popular that would have to be, it would probably have to be one sale. And you know how objects come with different types. You wouldn't want to go so far as to make a beholder and not release one that looks like the miniature. That would be crazy. So there'd be a lot of people not buy it for that reason. You offer both within the same package. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was doing two types of eyes. Is that like sculpted in, not sculpted in? Because I remember him asking me about that. I said I personally prefer to have them not sculpted in, just because I like to paint eyes. I don't know. I don't know. You already see so many files out there that come with several different versions, same sale. And having someone have to buy both if they want both might get kind of salty about that. You know, and like, you want to be the one going above and beyond, not for the customer. If they're gonna paint both, like, yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna be doing stuff and taking your recommendation. All you guys out there are gonna help me build my workshop. That's how it's gonna work. I'll get internet and I'll have nothing put together. We're gonna build the table. We're gonna build this whole shit again. We're gonna reorient. What's going on, nerd? How was your weekend? We're chilling. I painted what I needed to paint today. I am just about finished Kantar's character here. So I need to know what eye color he wants, and I need to know what kind of base. But that'll be nice because once I can probably finish it tomorrow if he responds tonight. And then I can tell the Mokos that all 3 of the character commissions from the party are done, which is pretty cool. Like, I think it took me about 2 months, which is fine. Like, I was overlapping all those skeletons. Yeah, yours is done. Yeah, yours is done. I didn't post it yet. That's the problem. I haven't sent you nice pictures because I haven't taken nice pictures. This made me want to make a Balrog so bad. So she's ready to send. And I was saying the same thing to Moxie. I would recommend, unless you really want it now, I can send it to you. I'd be happy to do that. But if you're going to the MokoCon, I would so much rather just give you a box in person so I don't have to send it to people that are going to treat it like a football. That is your call. Totally your call. I can send it now, or we can just hold off till the end of the summer when we meet in person, which would be pretty cool. Because then some of the other teammates would see it in person too. But totally your call. But I'm excited to be able to tell the Mokos that all the giveaways are done, because last year I gave away 2 character commissions. Either person showed up into the stream and claimed it. Like, they just totally fell through the cracks. I was super bummed. So this year I was able to actually get them started right away, and now they're done. I'm like, I just got to finish Kantar's final step. I might hold off and do a finish it Friday, maybe, or I might just finish it tomorrow if he responds fast. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm stoked. Oi. Hey, Crasher. Here's yo. Yeah, Derp, I'm happy to do that as well. I can go out there and try to. I'll see what's out there at the hardware store for PVC pipe, and I can package it up, and because I love that PVC pipe idea. That might save me for sending other models as well. The only time that doesn't really work is when there might be something that like a wing or something that goes too far off the base this way, but yours is fine. Like, yours doesn't have that issue at all, and neither does your Skelly. But something like a dragon or something that's even small that has something stick out the side and goes horizontally, and just even a weapon that goes out like this or something. I don't know how well the PVC would work, but I love that idea. So yeah, I'll probably put a couple different types of. I'll do my best. There's also take 2. If they do break, policy is that I'm happy to send the duplicate if that one breaks, and you can send back the broken one. That's the only thing. I want the broken one back so I can fix it and keep it for my collection. But at least there's a second take if we do it. Yeah, that would be perfect. 6-inch pipe would be would be perfect. I probably wouldn't go that wide, but you know, it's a great idea. Great idea. I was doing a bit of if I Eric, I'm gonna send you. So I was doing some AI art, and I was trying to get as close as possible to this character. And usually I do AI art of like the whole character and the body, but in this case it's a portrait, which came out really cool. But I'm not sure if you'll like it or not. So I'll let me send you this. And I can keep working on it, but she's very difficult to describe, especially like the shape of her head and stuff. So the portrait turned out pretty cool, but I'm not sure if you like it or not. Let me send this to you right now. But I still have to take really nice pictures in the light box. So I haven't done that yet. Space hobos will definitely be fun to do AI art of. Alright, you guys, I'm jumping out of here. We're gonna go send some love to Crasher. Sending them your way, buddy. Take cover! Jump into that lemon grab dubstep. Let's fucking go. Alright, see you tomorrow.